Well, Christy, it's time to till. I love tilling. I think it's a reminder of kind of farming. You know, you get out there and smell the freshly tilled soil. I like that a lot. And it's also something Johnny's really good at. By the way, if you're in the Indianapolis area, you need your garden tilled, just email us, tim@tractortimewithtim.com, and we will hop on it. Well, looks like you got it all fertilized, Rod,
Yep.
ready to go. So
Did that this morning.
yeah. Before, when we were living in Carmel, our garden would get dry first. And so we kind of knew when everybody's garden was dry. And yours was always about a day after ours.
I think it's about right, but it might be a little bit moist underneath, but I think it'll do just fine.
But since we've moved to the swamp, you're kind of our test garden now.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
it's the first one.
Cool.
This is the first one we've done all year. So it's looking pretty good. I think we're going to do another one right after this. So
Very cool. Good for
I
you.
love tilling gardens.
It turned out good last year, that's for sure.
Yeah, we should ask again. Did you, you know, when we first came, what, 2 or 3 years ago? I don't know if we
Probably 3 years ago.
we didn't till very much then. You were concerned about losing some organic material, grinding it. People talk about that a lot.
Well, I was concerned about sealing. When it
Okay.
gets, this ground tends to get very, you can see now, it's very hard.
Kind of packed.
And we're supposed to get some rain in the next few days. So it is a concern of mine, but I want you to hit it pretty hard. I want
Okay.
you to go ahead and hit it the way you typically do.
Okay, that's what we'll do. So for those of you who may not have seen the prior episodes, Rod's an expert in soil. What exactly field did you?
Soil microbiology and biochemistry.
See, I can't even say all that. And so with Rod's expertise, he's been growing this garden here for years, and you do flowers, and then you specialize in the photography, right?
Yeah. I like to photograph flowers.
It's kind of fascinating because, you know, most people use their gardens for something to eat.
Not me. I'll put out one tomato plant for Kathy, but that's all. That's all. And the birds. I plant sunflowers because the goldfinches love the sunflowers.
Yeah. Well, last year's episode, we actually included some of your photos. Just beautiful, beautiful
Thank you
work.
very much.
So,
Thank you.
really appreciate it. Hey, let's get started. I find it's really valuable to have my stabilizers tightened with the tiller. Otherwise, it wants to pull sideways. And if the tiller pulls sideways, it seems to kind of till uneven. This actually is in really good shape. It's crumbling very nicely. It's perfect. This is really perfect.
We met Rod several years ago when we first tilled his garden. He had some very helpful advice for Catriel as she started college and her career planning. Our friendship has continued to grow through the years. Rod is providing confirmation to our theory. We find that folks who put out a garden are just good, down-to-earth people. The right-hand side of the tiller is not going in as deep. That skid holds it up. They're running along on the packed soil. The loose, already tilled soil on the left side allows the skid to dig in and tiller to dig deeper.
Look. Jump up there.
She usually likes to get out there and play.
Yeah. Come on. Looks
Well,
good.
Rod, I ask you the same thing every year. Would you like me to hit it again?
I'm trying to decide. I don't know, it's pretty wet in places.
It's dry down there. It's wetter up here.
Yeah.
It really would be nice if you had a little bit of ditch to kind of drain some of that water around. But,
Yeah. What do you think?
oh, I'm a grind it to a pulp kind of guy, so I'm probably not the right guy to ask.
Go ahead and hit it again.
Okay.
I don't think it'll hurt anything.
It's muddy up here, but here's one of those mud balls, camera.
Thanks.
This is the first time Rod has asked me to till it the second time. I like to go over it twice because the tiller goes in deeper on that second pass. Those skids will dig into the pre-tilled soil and till a couple inches deeper. I usually would go a different direction for the second pass, either crossways or at a minimum go the other direction. The location of Rod's garden just doesn't make that possible.
So Rod, we got it tilled up.
Looks great.
Question is, are you going to try to hurry out and get it planted today, or are you going to wait till after this big rain comes?
I haven't decided yet, to be honest with you.
What type of flowers do you need to plant early?
I plant them all at the same time, sunflowers and zinnias primarily. But I'm going to
Okay.
try a few others this year.
Okay. Now, are you planting from seed, or have you already
seed,
started?
Seed.
Oh, okay.
And I'll put down soaking hoses to water them in. Of course, with the rain coming, may not need to. I think it's warm enough now to go ahead and plant. At least it's getting there.
Well, be sure to send us some photos later in the summer. We'll come back to this video, folks, and we'll put links in the description as the photos become available. May even put on some on our website. But anyway, the description of this video will have links to those photos. Rod does a good job with the photos.
Thank
So,
you. Thank you.
I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time on Tractor Time with Tim.